Alright, welcome back. This may not look like a lot, but I tell you, it's a lot. We're gonna flip the houseboat around twice today against the current, which is difficult. Only thing we done on the front today, we closed in the open sea and the closed sea, welded it. We got one more closed sea to put across the front because our front brace, the way it turned out, is a 1/2 inch higher than the deck. So we have to put another galvanized closed sea for the deck boards to touch on. This is welded and true in the back. Most of the progress happened in the back today, and it was hot, man. No cloud cover, no wind, in the mid to upper 90s. We got the back one side of the fantail framed out with the open seas, the closed sea main beams. It's all welded in, and we added in some angle 3.5 inch square tube kickers on an angle. Plus we had the pipe, and we got these 3.5 inch tubing braces to where if they bump into the back, they're not gonna destroy the whole rear. But I mean, there's a lot of weight, so yeah, hit hard enough you can destroy it. These cranes, when we got the boat halfway spun around, we used the crane to hook to the dock, and I cranked this boat to spin it. I can't believe they held up. Both of them done good, but I did ruin the cable on this one. I arced off with the welding rod, burned halfway through the cable, so I'm gonna have to cut it, make it shorter. So tomorrow the plan is, while the current cooperated, it was rolling hard all day that way, and at about 3 o'clock it came to a standstill. So we decided to turn the boat back around and move it to this location, to where tomorrow we can come start framing in this side, add our beams, put our closed sea, and weld. And a better look at that beam we added. This one's not bolted, don't stand on this one. We added that beam to give it a diagonal support. She's looking good. A lot of work to be done, but once this deck's framed out, we're gonna box around our caps, box around our pedestals on all 4 corners. Actually 6 places, 6, 7, 8 corners. Not corners, but 4 of the corners and 4 on the inside of the original pontoons. We're gonna box in around to give access to the pedestal crane bases, because we're installing cleats there. And then we're gonna start ordering lumber once this is all framed out, and put the console, see about the transom, get the engines on. We got a lot of painting and priming to do. Still need to dress those pipes. We need to paint the inside of this beam before that closed sea goes in, because once that closed sea is in there, you're not getting in there to paint it. But yeah, thank y'all for joining. It's hard. I'll see y'all tomorrow, do a little more update. Hopefully tomorrow we can get this side buttoned up and make it match the other side. Catch y'all later. All right, welcome back. Long day, still working at it. Front is done, everything's capped off, boxed in. We boxed in for the tanks. They're not straight, but I don't care. It's straight enough. We still got to put a temporary brace here, and we got to do some more framing around his original tank lids. 2 runners on this side, 2 runners on that side. And now we'll work on the back. We got one piece of open sea on our side to install, and we'll finish the beams for the rear deck. It's just hot, man. I think it's 4 in the afternoon on a Friday. Then I'm gonna take the weekend off and come back Monday. Then I'm gonna do some more welding today. Welcome back. The rain's chasing us out, but that's quite alright. Alright, so what we got going on, we're trying to finish off the structural welding today, but I don't think it's gonna happen. They got more rain coming. And another factor, we decided to put a budget we got with the owner. We limited ourselves to a certain number. When we hit that number on hours, on labor, we pretty much shut down, and we'll come back in a couple of weeks, do it again. Nothing changed on the bow, still how I left it in the last portion of the video. Today we worked on the stern. Got the stern framing closed in. The open C on the outside is welded, and we put the closed C's on the inside for the main deck supports. And another open C on this side to cap the fantail. And what our plans with the fantail, once we get the motors installed and see how much the height we need and room to be trimmed all the way up, then we're gonna add on right there. And that's what we plan on doing. All right, so yeah, we're not gonna do anything else with the fantail. Well, the engine box is big right now. We want to set it up to where we can trim the engines all the way up, and they can change the lower unit oil or propeller work right here without trying to go in dry dock or removing the engine. So what we may wind up doing is make a flip down section of rear deck to where you have a lot of rear deck until you want to trim the engines up, then you have to flip it. That's what we're shooting on. And I was in the process of making the beams to box in for accessible false deck cover right here. It's to cover the pedestal cranes, and it's going to cover the caps for the tanks. I got to do the same thing on the front. After I do this framing, the framing for that cap, and the two framing for the two in the front, the structure's pretty much done, and we can start laying deck boards. So I'm gonna make a list. They're gonna start ordering the lumber. We're putting 4x4 treated 4x4s down the sides as a bumper, because if you remember, if you follow along the build, our pontoons now stick out further than our deck, and we measured about 3.5 inches. We'll put the bumper rub rail even with the size of the pontoon. On the front and rear, we're going to use 4x6. And until we're at a point where we're slow now. We're taking our time for the past couple of months with this thing. We rushed to get the pontoons built. That was priority. And once the pontoons got built, we slowed everything down. This is like more or less like a side project for me, my worker, my business partner, and the owner. It's no hurry. So that's why I hadn't been posting videos. I do want to thank y'all for stopping by. Appreciate y'all tuning in, and I'll see y'all on the next one. I'd imagine within 3 weeks, three to 4 weeks, I'll have another video on this houseboat. Until then, I'll try to make some other content, but it probably won't be about this boat. But yeah, she's a lot longer, man. I think we're at about 48 feet right now, where originally we were 35 or 37. They were told it was 37, but it measured out 35, and now we're at 47. So doing good. See y'all on the next one.